Welcome to the United Hockey League. This is a 30-team league of created teams on the NHL 14 video game. The teams were created using random players from the NHL and AHL rosters, and the league will be played out on the NHL 14 video game. These are the Eastern Conference teams and their first season results. The Albany Vandals are in the East Division. They finished 28-8 for 88 points. That was good for third place in the East Division for the Vandals. The Baltimore Blades are in the Atlantic Division. They finished 43-24-9 for 95 points, which was good for second place in the Atlantic Division. The Cincinnati Monsters are in the East Division. They finished 41-24-11 for 93 points and second place in the East Division race. The Cleveland Knights finished 32-38-6. That was good for 70 points and last place in the East Division in their first season. The Halifax Cobras are in the Northeast Division. They finished 21-50-5, just 47 points. That was last place in the Northeast Division as well as the entire United Hockey League. The Indianapolis Cosmos are in the East Division. They finished 48-23-5 for 101 points. That was good enough to win the East Division title as well as the Eastern Conference title in the regular season. Kansas City Zephyrs are in the Atlantic Division. They finished 29-43-4 for 62 points. That put them in last place in the Atlantic Division. The Knoxville Racers, also in the Atlantic Division, they finished 47-23-6 for 100 points, and that was good enough to win the Atlantic Division title in the regular season. The Long Island Bandits, also in the Northeast Division, they finished 37-29-10 for 84 points. That was a fourth place finish in the division in the regular season. The Memphis Gladiators finished 38-32-6 for 82 points, and that was a fourth place finish in the Atlantic Division in their first season. The Orlando Barracudas, also in the Atlantic Division, they finished 39-30-7 for 85 points and a third place finish in the division, no postseason. Providence Blazers are in the Northeast Division. They finished 43-27-6. That was good for 92 points and a Northeast Division championship in their inaugural season. Syracuse Jets, also in the Northeast Division, they finished 39-30-7 for 85 points. That got them a third place finish in the Northeast Division. The Toledo Outlaws are in the East Division. They finished 39-28-9 for 87 points, which was fourth place in the East Division, but did earn them a playoff berth. The Toronto Rebels in the Northeast Division. They finished 39-29-8 for 86 points and a second place finish in the Northeast Division. Now these are the teams who will play in the Western Conference of the United Hockey League. The Albany Scorpions finished 38-30-8 for 84 points. That earned them a second place finish in the North Division. The Anchorage Vikings played in the West Division. They went 40-31-5 for 85 points, and that earned them a second place finish in the division and a playoff berth. The Boise Firebirds played in the North Division. They finished 38-34-4 for 80 points and a third place finish in the North Division. The Las Vegas Aces played in the North Division. They finished 34-36-6 and earned 74 points and finished fourth place in their first season. The Madison Blizzard played in the Midwest Division. They finished 42-30-4 for 88 points, a second place finish in the division and a fourth place finish in the conference. The Milwaukee Winterhawks play in the Midwest Division. They finished 36-33-7, earned 79 points, but finished last place in the division. The Minneapolis Renegades played in the Midwest Division. They finished 42, 31, and 3 for 87 points, and that earned them a third place finish in the division. The New Orleans Cyclones played in the Midwest Division as well. They finished 44, 26, and 6 for 94 points, and that earned them a Midwest Division title in their first season. The Sacramento Hounds played in the West Division. They finished 34, 36, and 6, 74 points, which was third place in the West Division. Salt Lake City Wolverines played in the North Division. They finished 41, 29, and 6 for 88 points, and that was good for a North Division championship in their inaugural season. San Diego Dynamos played in the West Division. They finished 33, 36, and 7 for 73 points, and that was a fourth place finish in the division. The Seattle Beavers played in the West Division. They were 49, 19, and 8, 106 points, earned them first place in the West Division, the Western Conference, and a regular season league title. Spokane Mustangs played in the West Division, finishing 27, 40, and 9 for 63 points, and that had them finishing in last place. The St. Paul Alpines played in the Midwest Division. They finished 38, 33, and 5, earned 81 points, finished fourth place in the Midwest Division, but made the playoffs. The Tucson Vipers played in the North Division. They finished 29, 40, and 7 for 65 points, which had them placing last in the North Division. The Albany Vandals. Please subscribe to my YouTube page. There'll be videos of games and other UHL events to come on there. And please visit our website for all your UHL information. That's unitedhockeyleague-com.webnode.com. And thank you very much.